Hello and welcome back to Citizen Pew. This is Citizen Pew Commentary, and today I'm going to be talking about a knife. Now, I know I did a knife video last week, but my studio is still kind of all being set up, and I don't got everything where I want it. So I was able to be ready to do this, so I'm going to do it this week, and then you'll probably see two videos in a row that aren't knife videos. But this is a knife I picked up recently, and it is a CRKT knife. And it's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat knife. And being new to the knife realm, I look for stuff that catches my eye. And this one did. I actually saw a YouTube video on it, and I was like, I've got to check into that. And I did. So one of the things I wanted to show you here was from Coswell Knives, the Morphing Karambit. It was I guess in 2017, the most unique design. So there you go. But I did find an article that was pretty interesting. It's by Task and Purpose, and they wrote this article. Well, it was updated October of last year. I'm not sure exactly when it was written, but they mention a lot of things about it, pros and cons, stuff like that. It's a really interesting article. I'll link it in the description below if you would like to read it. But it kind of helped me determine whether or not I wanted to pick up one of these knives. And in the end, I did. So, but this knife, if you purchase this knife, it does not come with a sheath or anything. You have to buy that separate. Now, unless you get the first responders version, then I believe you get the sheath. But this is not the first responders version. This is just the regular version. And so I had to buy the sheath kit separate. So together, the knife and the sheath kit with shipping, I'm right at $220, making this the most expensive knife I've purchased this far in my knife, I guess, exploration. So, but this guy right here is pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Now, I've talked to people who use this style knife, and some people are like, nope, I like a fixed blade. I don't like that. I don't like that morphing feature of it, which is fine. This is my first style like this, so I'm going to give it a try. Now, I will say there are many techniques to using this knife. It is not so much a utility knife or a survival knife. It is straight up designed for you're in a confrontation and you need something to defend yourself with or whatever. So there's a lot of videos on YouTube on how to handle this knife and use it in that setting. I would recommend, if you do practice those moves, that you get a training knife, which would basically be something similar to this with the ring, fixed blade most likely, but the blade is not sharpened. It's so you can mess up and not hurt yourself. So now, I mean, if you're daring, you're daring, but I would recommend it. I'm going to actually get me a training version of this fixed blade style to play around with, because the videos I've been watching are actually pretty neat, and I can see a lot of good use for this knife as a self-defense style knife. Now, I do have my close-up setup here that we're going to look at real quick, and then I'll go over the sheath, what you get in the sheath kit with this knife. All right, let me see if I can get it on here. Oh, look at that. All right, we're going to move on over to that, checking it out. And we'll see if my mic continues to work this time. Last time it didn't, and it was really, really annoying. So, all right, here we go. So here is the knife. And you can see here it's got some hinge pieces here. It does have this ring, and the spring for locking the knife and not locking and unlocking it, I think is in here somehow. I'm not sure of the internals, but you push down on this lever right here and you can unlock the knife and put it back. It does have, let's see here if I can get this view right, some notches right here, and that's for if you're holding the knife as such, you can open it real quickly like that and get it into your hand. So there you go. Anyhow, I saw this, like I said, I saw a video on it, and I just thought that this kind of morphing style knife, which some people call it a gravity knife, was just really, really neat. And it's really high quality from what I've experienced so far in the knife world. And you can see here that it locks in place, so it won't open up. Now with enough force, you can get it to open up. But it locks kind of down like that. So if you're just putting it in your pocket without the sheath, you're probably going to be all right. And like I said, I thought that was just a really cool feature. So after doing some reading on it, I said, you know what? I'm going to go with it. I'm going to get it. So let me know what you think about that and the action of it. If you're a knife person, or if you have a knife like this style, I'd be interested to know what you think of its morphing capabilities. All right, let me go back to the main screen here. All right. Whew. Yeah, we'll see if that turns out all right on the video. Turn off that. So let me go over the sheath kit that you get. So basically, the knife came in one box and the sheath kit came in another, and I had to buy them separately. And like I said, I think the first responders version comes with the sheath, but you get you get a bag here of screws and the spacers and everything, and this is the sheath right here. Now I have the belt clip that I would use if I'm wearing my concealed carry belt, but there is another clip here, and it looks a little thin to go on a standard belt, so I don't know if this is for attaching it to something else, but I mean, it's there if you need it. I'm like I said, I'm not sure what this is for, but it's a style. If you know, put it down in the comment section. Maybe it's just eluding me. But it does fit really nicely in the sheath as such, and I have it put in there at such an angle that I would wear this on the left side, and I would reach over and grab it and pull it out and be able to get it ready as I pull it out. So using my right hand and my right thumb to take it out, I would either have to mount it in a way that I could draw it and open it from the right, but that's where my concealed carry will be. So I put it on the left and have to reach around. So like I said, it mounts like that on my left side, and it would be reach around, pull out, have ready as such, which when I pull it out and have it ready, I'm already reaching across myself, so it's just a straight solid motion to get that first use out of it. Now, like I said, I'm no expert in this type of knife, but I have been looking at some of these videos that kind of go over some of the basic moves of it, and it seems like a pretty cool knife, especially for defensive purposes. So, like I said, I'm going to get me a trainer and play around with some of those techniques where I don't risk myself getting hurt. So, because like I said, I'm not a knife expert. But I did want to talk a little about the quality of this knife from this article. So the blade length is 2.41 inches. It weighs 6.1 ounces, and it is D2 steel. The blade is D2 steel, and the handle and everything else is 6061 T6 aluminum. So there you go. That's the basics on it. Let me know your thoughts. Like I said, I've talked to some of the people that I know that are knife people, and they're like, yeah, it's neat, but the people who would have one of these style of blades on them prefer fixed blades, and I don't know if I need to probably get myself a fixed blade version, but this thing is pretty solid when it's locked in, so I don't know if there's a drawback to this other than the fact that you have to open it upon drawing it from the sheath. Whereas a fixed blade, you wouldn't have to do anything. But with, you know, training and any type of training and stuff like that, that might be a non-issue. But it does probably store a little bit more compact than a fixed blade version. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts. If you use this style blade, put some comments in the comments section. Like I said, I ordered it. I had to order the sheath and the knife separately, and I got it for around $220. But I'm going to be playing around with it. So I'll probably do another video on this after I get myself a trainer blade and a fixed blade version of this. And maybe I'll have a little bit more knowledge about the uses of this and which is better, a fixed blade or this cool morphing version of it. So, but I wanted to do a video on it because I just thought it was cool. You know, it's kind of like I don't know. It's so unique. I haven't seen any others like it. So, you know, there you go. Let me know your thoughts. Put a comment down in the comment section. I know I said that already before. Anyhow, that's really all I have for you. I wanted to run over that knife for you. Don't forget to check me out over on Instagram. I'll be posting pictures of things that, you know, are coming up in future videos. Also, I have a members section. It's only 99 cents if you want to support the channel. I do put members only videos over there. I am committing myself to 4 videos a month over there in the members section. Those videos will be videos that are deemed not necessarily YouTube advertiser friendly. They are not. Do not think you're going to see anything over there that is in violation of YouTube's terms of service and agreement. But there are some videos that I want to do of products that YouTube deems non-ad friendly, and that's fine. So I'm going to do the videos. I'm going to put them in the members section, and if you're interested, you can check that out. Other than that, that's all I got. You all have a good day.